this is Rabbitearsblog, and welcome to my TV episode review series. So today's TV episode review I'll be doing today is The Gifted 3x1. And before I get into my opinions about this episode, I'd like to remind everyone that new videos will be posted up every Sunday. It could be Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Sunday evening, depending on when I can get the videos posted up. And if you happen to see any videos posted up during the week, that must mean there was a bit of TV show or movie news released during the week that I wanted to cover. So those would be special videos. And every Monday I would have the TV episode roundup series where I go over all the TV episodes I review for the week, and I go for worst pick of the week to best pick of the week. So now let's get into this review. So I'm actually amazed that we start the New Year's off with a new episode of The Gifted. So I'm really happy about this, and happy New Year's to everybody who celebrated the New Year's today. But once again, I was really surprised that the Gifted episode, the new episode, The Gifted, premiere on New Year's Day. So that's awesome. So we'll start the New Year's off with a new episode of The Gifted. So what happens in this episode, 3x1? So what happened in the last episode is that it turns out there's these three triplets, female triplets named the Stepford Cuckoos, and they went to the mutant underground and asked them, can you help us out fight against the humans, because there's going to be a war coming up. And this ends up causing tensions in the mutant underground. Like, there's half of the people who said, we should go and fight against the humans because they're like killing us, or they kill one of our own. And then the other half is like, no, we shouldn't go ahead and fight against the humans because we're better than that. We're supposed to bring peace to the other side, or bring peace between the mutants and the humans. And so you get to see some rifts between Polaris and Marcos. You get to see some rifts within the Strucker family. And going on to the plot line about the Strucker family, Reed and Kate decide they wanted to take their kids down to Mexico because they feel like with the Stepford Cuckoos being around, trying to play games with everybody, they feel like it's not safe for Andy and Lauren to be there with the Stepford Cuckoos, so they try to go to Mexico. But then there's also tensions within the Strucker family, with Andy saying, we should stay and fight against the humans. And Reed and Kate are like, no, we shouldn't stay here. We should go back on the run and, try to save ourselves from the Sentinels, and try to, get away from the Stepford Cuckoos because they're not safe. And, we don't want our kids to be involved in any more danger. And then meanwhile, the Sentinel program got this new weapon where they're going to use mutant powers against the other mutants. So that's one of the big plot lines that's probably going to go on for future episodes. And that's what happens in this episode. So what are my thoughts about this episode? This episode was like really shocking and really exciting at the same time. I'm glad we get to see the Stepford Cuckoos make their appearance in this series, because it's been a long time since we actually seen them in any TV series. I don't think we've seen them in any previous X-Men TV series except Wolverine the X-Men, but this is the first time we saw the Stepford. Maybe it's not the first time. There's probably another live action X-Men show before this one, but it's been a while since we've seen the Stepford Cuckoos, and now we've seen how they're playing games with everybody, and they're starting to split up the mutant underground between two factions, or between two people, groups of people who believe that the Cuckoos can help them out, versus the people who are like, they don't want to fight against the humans, but they want to survive too. So I am interested to see where that plot line is going to be headed in the future episodes, and I hope that we don't have any more major characters die in the future episodes. We actually have one major character die in the last episode. I can't really tell you who that person is, unless you want to go back and watch the whole show again, just to get y'all caught up. But I am interested to see what the Stepford Cuckoos are gonna do with the main characters, and who's gonna possibly die, who's gonna turn to the bad side. It's interesting to see where all this is gonna lead to, and I think this episode did a good job of setting all those points up. If there was an issue I had with this episode, is that there were some slow scenes here and there, but other than that, it was a pretty good and intense episode, and I can't wait to see where all the characters are gonna go from this point on, and what's gonna happen to mutant kind in general as a result. So overall, I gave this episode 4.75 stars. I thought it was really interesting. I also like the little conflict that's starting to sprout with the Cuckoos being around. So I am interested to see where whether or not everybody's going to be split up because of this, or is things going to be worse or better for the mutants. So I'm interested to see where all this is going to go. So that's my episode review on The Gifted episode 3 X1. And have you seen this episode? And if you have, did you like the episode? Did you hate the episode? Please feel free to comment below, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter so I can keep you updated on new videos I post up. And also like my Facebook page, Rabbitearsblog's Best Comments. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you later.